Census is a platform that helps information security practitioners discover, monitor, and analyze devices that are accessible from the internet. Census regularly throw up every public IP address and popular domain names, curate and enrich the resulting data and make it intelligible through an interactive search engine and API. Census was created in 2015 at the University of Michigan by security researchers who developed the ZMAP, that is the most widely used tool for internet-wide scanning. So in this lecture, we are going to use Census to search for to perform our open source intelligence. So to search with Census, we navigate to the Census search engine, Census, which is having the domain census.io. So upon arriving at the Census, all we have to do, we click here, search Census data. All right, so we are going to use Census to find host of interest. So to do so, we enter the IP address of the host or the complete net block that we wish to find information on. So say we are looking, we want to find information on this particular subnet. So all I have to do is just come here and then enter the subnet under the search button here. Say I'm looking for 157.240.0.0. Okay, so I say I'm looking for I want to search Census for information on this particular subnet. So all I have to do, enter it, and then click on the enter button to search, and then Census will search and then find me information related to this subnet. Okay, so Census has finished searching its database, and this is the result we were able to arrive at. Okay, and just like Shodan, Census is very much similar to Shodan, so it's an alternative to Shodan. All right, so we can click on each and every one of these search results and then see detailed information about that particular host. All right, so like this, it's having the IP 157.240.19.12. Okay, and this is the host name, and this is the IP address. Okay, and then we can scroll through and then see the detailed information about it. We have network is Facebook, United States, and then we have the routing, which is the subnet, the network ID. Okay, then we have the protocols used. We have 443 HTTPS 888883. Okay, so we scroll through it and then see detailed information about that particular host. We have banner info. It's port 888883, protocol TCP, decoded banner 2. So okay, so each of the also we can, by the right hand side, we can see the geographical location. It is located in United States. Then we have the latitude and longitude, and then also the time zone, everything. So this is how Census is able to give us detailed information about each of the hosts belonging to the subnet that we have entered and we are looking information for. Next, let us find information about hosts running telnet and FTP services in Nigeria. And to do so, we enter the search filter, location. This is location dot country. Okay, country. Okay, then followed by underscore country code, and then we enter the country code, NG, Nigeria, and protocols. We are searching for these protocols in Nigeria. The protocols we are searching for, we have 23 telnet. Okay, O 21 FTP, and then okay, so I need to enclose the closing quotation here, and then we hit enter. Okay, so basically this is what we did. We enter the country location.country code. This is how we do to enter a country code. So we are searching for something in that particular location. Location, the country code, and NG is the country code for Nigeria, just as we have seen it in Shodan. And we are in that particular location, we are searching for these protocols. We know that telnet is running over port 23, and FTP is running over 21, and since we are having more, we enclose them within a quotation. Okay, so and then we are also using the boolean operator O. Okay, so we are searching for either telnet, which is running over for 23, or FTP service, which is running over for 21. Okay, so and Census has given us a result. If we go down through all the hosts, we find out all of them are located in the country Nigeria. All right, and then we can, as we did before, we can click. Okay, let me close this window. We can click on each of these hosts to see detailed information about that particular host. Okay, like this basic information. Device is a MikroTik network, which is basically a router or a MikroTik router. And then we have the network, name of the network, and then we have the routing. Then we have the protocols that are ports that are open on that particular device. Okay, so it gives us detailed information. Scroll down, we see detailed information about all the services that are running on that particular device. Okay, and then even all right. So then we're able to scroll down. We see detailed information about the services on that particular host that we are able to access via Census. Okay, so we can scroll down and look at each and every of the device, see detailed information about the device. Now next, say we are looking for information about websites without browser trusted certificate in Nigeria. Then to do so, we are going to use the search term, the search filter. So still in Nigeria, so still we are within Nigeria. So I will leave this country code, and then so okay, so then we enter and not okay, http all right 443 dot 43 dot http all right dot https dot dls dot validation that browser trusted because true. All right, so I'll go over it again. So look, the country code, location country code, we say we are looking for something in Nigeria, whatsoever we are looking for it in Nigeria. And not, so this and is a boolean operator, just as we have seen O before. So and that means that both the conditions on the left hand side and on the right hand side, both of them has to be true. The boolean O and the boolean and. So both of them and for O, either of them should be true, but for and both of them must be true. So it must this condition on the right hand side must be met, and likewise the condition on the left hand side must be met. And so we are using the and then not. Not is a negation operator telling us not this. So whatsoever it is, it should not. We know 443 HTTPS run over for 443. So 443.https.tls tls dot validation dot browser trusted equals to true. So the negation of it, that means false. So that means false. It's not having TLS validate trusted TLS validation. Okay, so whatsoever is not meeting this condition, and then it's located in Nigeria, then we want Census to find us all those devices that meet both these two criteria. All right, and we're able to obtain those devices in Nigeria, and we can go through each of the devices, click on it, and see more information about the device. Okay, and then we can see the first device is belonging to Spectra network, and then we can go down over it and see detailed information about it. You can also see the location, the city it is located, Abeokuta province, Osun, and then country Nigeria, and then latitude, and then also the time zone. Find a popular website that uses Apache and support Telnet protocol in Nigeria. Then we are going to enter this this following search filter. Okay, so we are still in Nigeria, so just do away with this, and then we are going to add another condition. So located in Nigeria and also meeting this condition, port 80 .http .get .header headers dot server Apache and protocols. Okay, so we are looking for these protocols 23 / telnet. Okay, so we are looking for devices that are located in Nigeria and that meet the following search criteria. It is located in Nigeria, location.country code NG Nigeria, and also meeting this condition. So 80.http, we know 80 HTTP run over port 80, and then using the HTTP get method, get headers the server.apache. So the server is Apache server, and protocols 23 telnet. Okay, so we have three conditions here. Location is country Nigeria, and then when we get the server information, it should be Apache, and the protocol should be telnet. Okay, then all we have to do, we search, we hit enter, press enter button, and then we search for that particular host. Okay, and luckily we're able to our search yield results. Okay, so we can also click on each of these devices and then see more information about the devices. Okay, you can go over each of those devices and then see the ports that are open on that particular device, as well as the services that are running on those ports. Okay, so we can also, by the right hand side, we can see it on the geographical map as well. Also, we can find industrial control system. That is what we call ICS, industrial control systems, or we call SCADA, supervisory control and data acquisition systems, that are located in Nigeria. And to do so, we are still going to make use of this the country code and then add another condition again. So we add another condition. Let's see, another search criteria and tags SCADA. All right, then we hit enter. Okay, good, and our result, our search has yielded a result. Okay, so this is it. Let's click on each of these hosts and then see information about it. All right, and then we can see the devices and then the services that are running on those devices. We have port 80. Port 80 is open on that device, and port 515 is also open on that device. And we can see that the device is located in Lagos, and also the latitude and the longitude information is also presented to us. Using Census, we can also find a device in a particular location with a certain HTTP status code. Now, say we are looking for devices in Nigeria with a HTTP with a particular HTTP status code, then this is how we go about doing that. So we just come to the search bar and then enter the location search filter, location dot country dot country code. Okay, I have it here. Let me just enter it. That's country code. The country code I want to switch by is NG, and followed by the other search criteria. So I'm looking for a device that meets this criteria 8080, which is the ports that HTTP protocol run on. HTTP dot get status code code. Okay, so I can enter any code. See, okay, so let's say 403, and then I'll just press enter. Okay, and luckily we're able to have results. We can see the first host is running is a Linux based operating system, and we can click on it to get detail about the device. Okay, so it's running Red Hat OS operating system. We can see the network is based in Nigeria, and the services that are running on that particular device, and also the geographical location. Okay, geographical location, it is located in Lagos City. Okay, and owned by NG Nigeria AS. All right, as we have seen earlier, we have used the or, the and not boolean operators, so we can combine these boolean operators together with parentheses to compose multiple statements. All right, so say we are looking for, say, some devices in a particular subnet. Now, say we are looking for Samsung or Toshiba device in a particular subnet. So let me enter this in search criteria. So we enter in a parenthesis. We are looking for a device device that is Samsung or Toshiba. All right. Okay. So the first word has to be enclosed within parenthesis, within quotation mark and parenthesis, or Toshiba, and that belongs to this particular subnet 223.20.0.0 or slash 14. So we are looking for either Samsung or Toshiba in this particular subnet. So these two conditions must be evaluated true before we have our search result, before we get any result. All right, so I'll press enter and then see whether we can be able to find any device that meets that search criteria. And of course, we're able to find devices that meet the search criteria. We have the first one is a Samsung based device. We can see it's running OS Ubuntu. Okay, so it's running Ubuntu. Network is network Amazon. Okay, a page title Samsung MBE. Okay, so within the device we have something Samsung. So that is why we are able to have it within our search results. Okay, so if each of these, if either of the device, either Samsung or Toshiba, of course, because O is flexible, either one of this condition, any of them that are evaluated true, but strictly within this particular subnet. So if we search, you find out that all the devices belong to this particular network subnet. Okay, so this is how we make use of, we have combined parentheses and O and O and boolean operators to make up a search criteria. Now, using Censys, we can also search for IP addresses using the classless list interdomain routing notation, or by simply specifying a range of IP addresses. So say I'm looking for devices on this particular subnet, the subnet we have used. So I can just add another search filter, IP, and then I'll hit enter. Okay, so we have been able to find devices that are within this particular subnet. Okay, so we'll have a page 1 of 1506 resulted at 9880. Okay, and then we have time 687 millisecond. So these are, and all the devices, if we look through them, we see that they belong to this particular subnet. And also we can achieve something by using by specifying a range of IP addresses. So instead of writing this, I can simply come and write it as okay, let me do away with this. I can simply write it as quotation, put a square bracket 23.20.0 .0 and then 2 up to the last network IP address in the subnet 23.20 right .5.34. all right, and then I'll close the square bracket and then I can search for it. All right, and then successfully we have been able to find devices that belong, that are within this range that we have specified. Using Censys, we can also perform inline DNS queries. So to do so, we have to make use of this syntax. Say I'm looking for a DNS record of this domain, Faisal Gamma. So all I have to do, come here, write A, and then write the name of the domain, gamma.com. All right, then I will press enter. Okay, and I have been able to get a result. This is the IP address, the name of the host, and then we have the location where this particular server is situated. All right, and then also we can say we are looking for the MX record. We can just write MX and then write the name of the domain, faisalgamma.com, and then also hit enter. All right, and then also we are able to have our search results, the name of the IP address and the name of this of the host, the geographical location where it is located, and all the services that are opened on that particular server. Using Censys, we can also search for range of numbers using if you want to have a range of numbers, say 200 to 500, 300 to 200, a range of numbers basically, using either a square bracket or a curly bracket. Now a square bracket denote an inclusive range. That means the upper bound and the lower bound of the range are included within the search, while a curly bracket means an exclusive range where the upper bound and the lower bound are excluded from the search result. Alright, so now say we are looking for HTTP status code, any device with HTTP HTTP status code from 200 to 300. Now this is the way we go about searching for that. So we just come to the Censys, we enter 80, we know HTTP run over port 80, HTTP .get, and then what are we trying to get? Status code, get, get dot status code. Okay, so let me just get it here. Status code, and then now if we are using inclusive range, square bracket inclusive range, now say 200 and then 300. Okay, 300, and then we hit enter. All right, and then we were able to find the devices that meet that search criteria, and we can click on each of those devices and then see further detailed information about the devices. In Censys, the exponentiation operator is known as the boost operator, and it is used to make one term more relevant than the other. So for example, if I'm searching for two devices, one is a Samsung or a Toshiba device. Now I want to give more reference to in the search, I want to give more reference to Samsung than Toshiba. Now to do so, I'm going to make use of the boost operator to boost the query for the Samsung over the Toshiba. All right, so to do so, I can just enter my search criteria, something like metadata. Say I'm searching for metadata, metadata dot manufacturer dot manufacturer. Now and then manufacturer of these devices, Samsung, but I am giving a boost to Samsung or Toshiba. All right, but I'm giving more reference to Samsung than Toshiba. All right, then I'll just hit enter. Now the search will be biased toward Samsung than Toshiba. All right, but okay, so this is the search result, and then we can click on each of the device and then get more information about the device.